And here we go for another van build, peeps. Are you guys ready for this one? I'm not sure if I am. Now I got the van all opened up, ready to rock. And actually, let's turn on some lights. With this project, as mentioned in our last video, that we're at the stage of the van build where, yes, we still got some big projects that need to go in, like our lift bed, our bed itself, seats, countertops, blah, blah, blah. At this stage of the build, we have a lot of small things that need to be done before we can move into the big things. And honestly, I'm not sure how to record that because some of it's repetitive to what we've already done, like sticking our panels on and stuff like this in the backside. And I don't know if we really need to go through that again. What are your guys' thoughts? Please comment below. Do you want to see that kind of stuff? And then of course, winter's coming in my area, which means there's a lot of home projects that need to be completed before the snow flies. And this weekend, I'm taking the weekend off, but I still want you guys to have a video. So, let's see where we get in this one. Roll the intro. So for instance, on a van build with your shop, one of the hardest things to do is keep that shop tidy enough so you can find tools, find your products, find everything, and be able to work around it. And although I've cleaned up the cardboard from that shot at the end of our video where it was looking really bad, but as you see where all our parts go in this corner here, it has become an absolute disaster area. And I just can't work on it. I can't work like this anymore. So I gotta get this under control so that we can move forward. For instance, the lift bed. We got parts of it laid here. We got the motor of it laid here. We got some bolts for it over here. And there's a whole bunch of parts that I need to find to be able to do that project. And the cleanup, I'm telling you, is probably one of the most time-consuming things you need to do in a van build. And it's not fun, it's not glamorous. I don't even know if it's worth video time, but it's something we gotta deal with. And we only get a couple nights a week to be able to do this with work and family and all that kind of stuff. It really cuts into the time we get to build. So, what do I say? Because I'm really not sure where I'm going with this right at this moment. But my plan for this video was to cover off the wires at the back of the van, which are right up there. And they need to be covered. So these are fully sealed. There's no connections in these points at all, which means these should never have to be, sorry about that light, these should never have to be touched again. So the cover for this is gonna be permanent. And this side doesn't have any wires, except for two for the lift bed, which are just gonna sit right down in this area here anyways, because that's where the motor goes. But I wanna make it symmetrical, where that side matches that side. So we're gonna do the same type of covering on this one as we do with this one. Time to start templating. And I'll tell you, with the state of what this garage is in right now, just finding a piece of corrugated plastic to do that stenciling is problem enough. But, oh, look at that. I think I just found a piece. Look at that. Oh, what? Already pre-cut and everything. That even might be the right width that we want. So now we'll bring it into our garage, or into our van, sorry. And we'll place it up against here. You get the idea of how it's gonna sit on there. But as I sit here looking, this brings up another point we've been talking about, where if I wanna put this piece in to fit it all on, we need to finish the edge of the trim that we never finished on the last project. And to finish that piece, we need to figure out this back wall where that lift bed is gonna be. Because of course, although where the lift bed is gonna mount to this, we're not leaving this exposed. So this needs to be all tucked away. And we need a spot to mount our walls to on here so that that edge isn't loose. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So many pieces trying to come together all at the same time. And I don't even know what to say to you guys right now. So I guess we're not stenciling. We're gonna make ourselves a piece that can mount to that edge so that our wall will have a final resting place. Then we can finish this, then we can do that. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna have a video for this weekend, guys. And of course now I've just got and of course now we've just got called inside the house because our shower is not draining properly. And there's nothing more disgusting than standing in a pool of water while you're trying to get clean. I have a flat blade screwdriver, a pair of needle-nose pliers, another pair of needle-nose pliers, and a regular set of channel lock pliers. Bring them all with you, all at once, so we're not running up and down the stairs to the garage. And once this is fully drained, we can now start figuring out how this comes apart and how we're gonna clean it. Because man, when it backs up, does it ever make your bathtub look absolutely disgusting? And as much as we want to build the van, we can't have this happening inside of our house. So for this, I'm gonna take the top off it, I think. Oh, I think that's how it works. That ain't gonna happen. All else fails, grab a bigger screwdriver. Oh, that made it easier. Alright, so now we're gonna take care of all that down in there. And as a short-haired person, I've never had this kind of issue. I'll start by using this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys get the point. You don't want to see that. That's disgusting. And there we go. It's fixed. No more backed up pipe. Yo, look, it's nice and shiny down there. Oh shoot, I'm getting all wet. Oh no, don't wreck my camera. Now that the drain is back in place, it's ready to be cleaned up. But I'm moving to the next task. Whoops. Let's not forget our tools and our hat. We're gonna need those back in the garage, where it is absolutely spotless. Check it out. We got it all cleaned up. And yes, I did it all off camera. There's no point in boring you with that. But check it out. If you compare this to what it looked like at the end of our video last week, you would know how much work we just put into this. And although it was very necessary, like we got room to move, it's clean, but the main reason behind actually doing this, I knew it was in here, and of course it was shoved all the way to the back, was for this little box right here. This little box is for our lift, and it has our switches and all those kind of things that we need to be able to install our lift and mattress. And I can now confirm we have all the parts and we're ready to move forward. But now it's really late outside again and I'm absolutely exhausted. And of course, completing that project in the garage, which took hours, also created more work where I now have a truck full of scrap wood that now needs to go to the dump. Of course, I won't waste your time with it. It's now complete. And if you take a look at the weather for the upcoming weeks, we are starting to get quite cold, like below 15 degrees during the day and very close to 0 at nighttime, which means any outdoor painting or like that needs to be completed now or else it ain't getting done before winter. So I need to take some time to get that done because in the background, we built a new gate and I've only gotten it half stained. I want this completed before winter so that it's sealed and doesn't start warping while the snow sits on it. So we need to grab our stain, which is right here. Forgot the screwdriver. Okay. What? No way. Ah! And now it's starting to rain. You gotta be kidding me. Pause. But the good thing about Calgary is if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. So let's get this job completed. And there we go. One more project complete. What do you think of that? The lens is always dusty. I love how the posts absorbed more stain than the fence, so it kind of gives a different color. And that, my friends, is one more project off the list. And then, of course, the same way we end every night is teaching the little man how to read. Where's the kite? Where's the train? Where's the duck? Where's the moon?
The moon.
And And well, here we are. It's now Thursday night at 1:40 a.m. and my plane takes off at 7 a.m. and we've made zero progress on the van. But I'm not necessarily surprised because Fridays and Saturdays are typically when we actually get to the build process. Sundays rest, Monday to Thursdays planning from the project to how we're going to record that project. Friday, Saturday are make it happen. It's go time. And of course, this Friday and Saturday, we're going on a little holiday. So, while I'm there, I'm going to sit by the pool in 38-degree weather, have a little martini, and think about how I'm going to put this all together moving forward. Do you guys want to see the small details, or should I skip over that and just go to the big projects? If we just go to the big projects, we might miss a few videos in between. And I'm looking for an excuse just to see you guys on Sunday. So, comment below, let me know. And with that being said, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? No pressure, of course, you do you, but come on, hit that button. Have subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you, and we will see you on the next video.
Perfect.